As we dive into Kuruluş Osman episode 182, the central issue that has been brewing for some time now comes into sharper focus: the future of the Kayi tribe. The show has steadily built up the internal and external pressures faced by Osman Bey, as well as the tribe itself. Episode 182 promises to further explore these tensions, setting the stage for what could be a turning point in the Kayi's fight for survival and their ultimate rise. The tensions within the Kayi tribe have been escalating for a while. Osman Bey, the protagonist, continues to shoulder the heavy burden of leadership, but it's becoming increasingly clear that his role is not as secure as it once was. His growing challenges with his inner circle, including trusted allies like Bala Hat and even his own brother, Orhan, are likely to come to a head in the upcoming episode. As we have seen in previous episodes, the conflict between Osman and his uncle Dundar Bey has been one of the most defining aspects of the series. Dundar's actions have consistently undermined Osman's authority, and in episode 182, this may reach a point where the family rift becomes irreversible. Could we witness a permanent fracture in the Kayi tribe, where Dundar Bey's rebellion takes a more dangerous turn? What does this mean for Osman's leader? Moreover, Osman's struggle with consolidating power, especially with the increasing influence of foreign powers and rival tribes, could push him into more drastic decisions. The potential for alliances with new characters, or even betrayals within his trusted circle, might significantly alter the trajectory of his leadership. Could Osman be forced to make more difficult moral choices? Will his ambition to establish a new empire come at the cost of losing the support of those closest to him? These themes of power, loyalty, and betrayal are central to the show, but they have never been more crucial than now. How far will Osman go to secure the future of the Kayi tribe? And what happens when the people who were once allies begin questioning his leader? The Byzantine Empire, as a significant antagonist in the series, has always been a looming threat. In episode 182, we expect this threat to intensify. The Byzantines, led by the calculating and strategic General Flavius, have been testing Osman's forces at every turn. Their interest in the Kayi tribe's territory has only grown, and they will likely continue to apply pressure in the coming episode. One of the most intriguing possibilities for the future of Kuruluş Osman lies in the potential alliances that could form between the Kayi tribe and other factions, including the Byzantine. While this may seem unlikely given the Kayi's long-standing rivalry with the Empire, episode 182 could offer us a surprising development. Could we see a temporary alliance between Osman and the Byzantine, driven by a common enemy? What might that look like, and how could this change the course of the story? The idea of forming alliances out of necessity rather than trust is not new to the show. We've already seen Osman team up with figures who were once enemies, such as the Seljuk Sultan. A similar development could unfold with the Byzantine. Perhaps Osman, recognizing that the internal conflict within his tribe is becoming a greater threat to his mission than any external force, might temporarily consider aligning with the Byzantine Empire. But how much of his autonomy will he be willing to sacrifice for the sake of survival? On the other hand, this could lead to a more direct and violent confrontation. The Byzantines may continue their underhanded tactics, forcing Osman to choose between maintaining his moral high ground and securing his tribe's survival. The future of the Kayi tribe may be decided not just by their internal unity, but by the delicate balance of power between rival factions, both foreign and domestic. As episode 182 approaches, another crucial theme is the shadow of Ertugrul Bey, Osman's father, and the legacy he left behind. Ertugrul's vision of unity and leadership has become a defining aspect of the Kayi tribe's identity. And while Osman is undoubtedly his son, there has always been a lingering question: can Osman live up to the high expectations set by his father? Osman has proven himself capable of leading, but there are moments where his decisions appear to be driven more by his personal ambition than by his father's ideal. In Kuruluş Osman, the role of women in the tribal society has evolved significantly over the course of the series. While the show has traditionally placed great emphasis on the strength and resilience of its male characters, the women of the Kayi tribe have increasingly emerged as powerful figures in their own right. In episode 182, we can expect this trend to continue, with key female characters like Bala Hatun and Malan Hatun playing more significant roles in the tribe's future. Bala Hatun, in particular, has been a central figure in Osman's life, both as a wife and a trusted advisor. However, the complex nature of their relationship is likely to be tested further in the coming episode. In the past, we've seen moments of tension between them, particularly when Bala felt sidelined or excluded from important decisions. The growing threats to the Kayi tribe may bring out a more assertive and independent side of it. Could Bala be the key figure who helps Osman navigate the tribe's internal conflict, acting as a mediator between him and dissenting factions? Or will her role evolve into something even more politically powerful, where she becomes a leader in her own right, perhaps challenging Osman's authority in unexpected ways? Malhan Hatton, another key female character, has also begun to assert herself more in recent episodes. As a fierce and loyal warrior in her own right, Malhan's influence will likely expand in episode 182, especially with the shifting alliances and threats. We may see Malhan taking on a more prominent role in the Kayi's military strategy, making critical decisions that affect the tribe's survival. Her relationship with Osman has been one of mutual respect, but will she come to a point where she questions his leadership, particularly if she feels that his decisions are putting the tribe at risk? With the external pressures mounting on the Kayi tribe and internal divisions threatening to tear them apart, the women of the tribe will play an even more crucial role in the future of the Kayi's struggle. Their involvement in strategic decisions could redefine the dynamics of the tribe, creating a more collaborative leadership style that contrasts with Osman's traditional approach. But will this shift in power dynamics lead to further division, or will it unite the tribe in a way that strengthens their cause? As these powerful female characters come to the forefront, one key question arises: will the women of the Kayi tribe be the unsung heroes of episode 182, or will their rising influence create new challenges for Osman and the men around him? Could their growing prominence signal a change in the tribe's traditional power structure? The final piece of the puzzle in episode 182 lies in the question of war. How will the Kayi tribe adapt to the shifting balance of power in their world? With the pressures mounting from all sides, it seems increasingly likely that a major conflict is on the horizon. The Kayi tribe's survival has always depended on their ability to adapt to new challenges, but now, as they face more advanced and ruthless enemies, Osman may be forced to take his strategy to the next level. The previous episodes have shown us a tribe that has relied heavily on traditional warfare tactics, surprise attack, guerrilla strategy, and alliances with other tribes. But with the Byzantine Empire growing bolder and more coordinated in its attack, Osman may need to reevaluate his methods. Could we see him seek out new allies with more advanced military strategies, or turn to unorthodox methods of warfare to outsmart his enemy? Perhaps he'll consider forming alliances with new groups, like the Mongols, or even turn to the Seljuks for military aid. Could these decisions backfire, putting the Kayi tribe in an even more dangerous position? One intriguing development that could unfold in episode 182 is Osman's possible shift towards a more tactical and less emotional approach to leadership. He may have to make difficult decisions that prioritize the survival of the tribe over his personal ambition. This could involve placing the tribe's future in the hands of his most trusted military leader, including leaders like Turkish Bey, who has proven himself to be a skilled and reliable commander. If Osman steps back from some of the frontline decisions, will his tribe flourish under the leadership of these capable generals, or will it create a vacuum that allows dissenters to rise? The Kayi tribe's ability to outthink and outmaneuver their enemies will be tested like never before. Could episode 182 show us the Kayi tribe finally embracing a more formal, structured military strategy, or will their strength continue to lie in their ability to adapt and fight on the fly?